All right, let's paint a picture. The sun is down. The day is done. But in Lisbon, the party is just getting started. We are in Bairro Alto. This neighborhood wakes up when the moon comes out. Narrow cobbled street at night, glowing warm. The streets are old. They are made of stone. They twist and turn up the hills. Buildings covered in colorful tiles. A warm glow everywhere. Lights spilling from tiny bars and restaurants. You hear the buzz. People laughing. People talking. People living it up. This is not a quiet little town. Tonight we are not just walking. We are on a mission. A food mission. We are going to eat our way through the heart of Bairro Alto. Forget a big stuffy meal at one table. That is not how we roll. We are going mobile. We are hitting 6 different spots. Each one has a killer bite that tells a story about this city. This is a walking map of flavor. Think of it like a treasure hunt, but the treasure is righteous food. So, lace up your walking shoes. Bring your appetite. We are diving headfirst into the Lisbon night, one bite at a time. It smells like charcoal from the grills. It smells like garlic and wine from the kitchens. Music drifts from open doorways. Live band playing. Fado music drifting, sad and beautiful. People are everywhere. They are standing in the streets with a drink in their hand. They are gathered around small tables, sharing plates of food. This is the real deal, my friends. This is how Lisbon does it. No reservations needed. Just follow me. We are about to hit the jackpot. Our path is simple. No complicated maps. No getting lost. We are going to follow the energy. We will start on one street and wind our way through the neighborhood. I will point you to the right doors. I will tell you what to order. Our journey begins on Rua da Atalaya. This street is one of the main arteries of Bairro Alto. It is buzzing with action. Look for the small joints, the ones that look like they have been here forever. Our first stop is a tiny spot. It might just look like a doorway with a counter. Do not walk past it. This is where the magic starts. We are here for one thing. Chorizo asado. That is fire-roasted chorizo sausage. They toast it right in front of you. Sometimes they even light it on fire in a little clay dish. It is a show and a snack all in one. You are going to order the toasted chorizo sandwich. It is simple, but it is a knockout. They slice warm, crispy sausage and tuck it inside a fresh bread roll. The bread is key, crusty on the outside but soft on the inside. It soaks up the paprika-infused oil from the chorizo. When you take a bite, you get the smoky heat. You get the rich, salty flavor of the pork. Then you get the chewy, satisfying bread. It is a flavor bomb that wakes up your whole mouth. This is the perfect first bite to get your night started on the right foot. Now, you cannot have a bite like that without the right drink. The local move here is a glass of vinho verde. That means green wine, but it is not actually green. Young, light, and crisp. It has a little bit of fizz to it. That light, bright acidity cuts right through the richness of the sausage. It is like a reset button for your taste buds. It cleanses your palate and gets you ready for the next bite. The combination is a classic for a reason. And the best part? A sandwich and a glass of wine here will not break the bank. We are talking pocket change for a taste of heaven. This first stop is all about standing your ground. There are no tables. You stand at the counter or right on the street. You are in the middle of the action. You will hear the sizzle of the sausage. You will smell the smoke. Just hold your sandwich tight and enjoy the moment. All right, time to move. We are walking up the hill. Just for a few minutes. We are heading into the maze of smaller streets. We are looking for a tasca. A tasca is a traditional Portuguese tavern. It is usually small, family-run, packed with character. These places are the soul of the neighborhood. They are not fancy, they are real. The sound inside is a happy chaos of clanking plates, loud conversations. This is where you find the heart of Lisbon's comfort food. Our target dish here is a monster classic, bacalhau à Brás. Bacalhau is salted cod, and it is the national obsession. They say there are 365 ways to cook it, one for every day of the year. Shredded salt cod, onions, scrambled eggs, a pile of super thin, crispy fried potatoes. It all gets tossed together in a pan. It comes to you as a glorious golden heap of deliciousness. It is savory, it is salty, it is just a little bit sweet from the onions. It is pure, unadulterated comfort in a bowl. Soft, flaky cod, creamy eggs holding everything together. Bam! Crunch from those shoestring potatoes. It smells incredible, like roasted garlic and the sea. A local pro tip: ask for a wedge of lemon. A little squeeze of fresh lemon juice over the top brightens everything up. Grab a seat at the bar if you can. Pair it with a small, cold Portuguese beer, an imperial. This is the kind of food that feeds your soul. From the cozy tasca, we are heading towards one of the small squares, or largos. As you get closer, you will notice a change in the air. The smell of charcoal and the sea gets stronger. The sound gets louder. You will hear music, maybe a guy playing a guitar. You will see bigger crowds of people gathered around. We are on the hunt for a true Lisbon street food icon: grilled sardines. Look for a small stall or a hole-in-the-wall joint with a big charcoal grill out front. You cannot miss the smoke pouring into the night sky. This is as fresh and as real as it gets. These are big, beautiful, whole fish. They are grilled fresh to order over hot coals. The grill master sprinkles coarse sea salt and throws them on the fire. The skin gets crispy and charred. The inside stays tender, flaky, and packed with flavor. Yes, they are oily. That good omega-3 tastes like the ocean kind. Eating these sardines is a full-contact sport, and it is worth every second of it. They will serve you a few sardines on a thick slice of rustic bread. You pick up the whole fish with your hands. You eat the meat right off the bones. Then, that bread, soaked with salty juices, might just be the best part. Do not be afraid to get your hands dirty. This is a cheap eat, rich in flavor and tradition. Okay, we have hit some old-school classics. Now it is time to switch gears a little. We are looking for a place with a slightly more modern vibe. Think a cool, contemporary snack bar. These spots put a new spin on traditional Portuguese flavors. The menu is all about petiscos, small plates meant for sharing. Do not miss the octopus salad, salada de polvo. It is a staple. They cook the octopus until perfectly tender, not chewy, then toss it with onions, peppers, olive oil, vinegar. Bright, fresh, zesty. A total flavor explosion. Another must-try, pataniscas de bacalhau. Flatter, free-form fried cod cakes. Crispy outside, packed with flaky cod and herbs inside. Order 2, 3, or even 4 different petiscos to build a custom feast. Fried green beans with garlic mayo. Clams cooked in white wine. Spicy pica-pau in tangy sauce. The fun is the variety. Cold beer always works. Or a crisp glass of rosé. A killer pairing. Prices vary, but sharing makes it fair. Taste Lisbon's creative side while staying true to its roots. After all that savory, salty goodness, it is time to satisfy your sweet tooth. And in Lisbon, that means one thing. We are on the hunt for a bakery, one that stays open late, slinging the city's most famous pastry. The one, the only, pastel de nata. These little custard tarts are a national treasure. Small enough to hold in the palm of your hand, but a universe of flavor. On the outside, a crust unbelievably flaky. A million thin, buttery layers that shatter when you bite. Inside, pure magic. Rich, creamy egg custard. Sweet, but not too sweet. Hints of lemon, hints of vanilla. The top caramelized under a hot broiler. Beautiful, dark, almost burnt spots for a smoky note. The only way to eat a pastel de nata is warm. Fresh, it melts in your mouth. Shakers of cinnamon, shakers of powdered sugar. The local move, a little cinnamon on top, a warm spice lift. Not a dessert to analyze, a bite of pure joy. Simple, perfect, a must-do in Lisbon. Cheap, just over €1. Perfect walking snack. Grab one and keep moving. We are nearing the end of our food marathon, my friends. It is time for the final, savory knockout punch. This is the bite that locals grab late at night. We are ducking into a no-frills, stand-at-the-counter sandwich shop. These places are legendary. They are usually brightly lit, loud, fast. We are here for the king of Portuguese sandwiches, the bifana. This is not a fancy sandwich. This is a working-class hero. It is all about the pork. They take thin slices of pork loin, marinate them in garlic, white wine, and spices. Then they simmer it in a big pan of that flavorful sauce until it is incredibly tender and juicy. To make the sandwich, they grab a fresh roll, dunk the inside into the sauce, then pile on the hot, juicy pork. That is it. No lettuce, no tomato, no cheese, just pork, sauce, bread, and it is glorious. The taste is out of this world, a garlic and wine flavor bomb. The pork is so tender it practically melts. The bread, soft and soaked with that amazing sauce, just barely holds everything together. It is hot, messy, insanely delicious. On the counter, mustard and piri-piri. Add a squirt of mustard for a tangy kick or a dash of piri-piri if you like it spicy. A lot of locals go for the mustard. It just works. Eat it in about 5 bites. Wash it down with a small cold beer. Packed with people from all walks of life, united by this perfect sandwich. The grand finale of our savory tour. Our main eating tour might be over, but the night is not. Now is the time to slow down. The walking part is just as important as the eating part. Pay attention to the details. The beautiful painted tiles, azulejos, old wooden doors, little iron balconies. This neighborhood is a living museum. Every street has a story to tell. And listen, the soundscape of Bairro Alto is incredible. The hum of the crowd, fado from a window or doorway. Fado is the soul music of Portugal. It is slow, it is sad, it is beautiful. A singer with a Portuguese guitar. Songs about love, loss, and the sea. Even if you do not understand the words, you feel the emotion. Find a tiny bar that serves ginginha, sweet liqueur from sour cherries, served in a tiny shot glass. Sometimes they will ask, "Com usem elas," with or without them. Them are the sour cherries at the bottom. I say go with. It is sweet, a little tart, has a kick, and warms you from the inside out. The perfect way to cap the night's eating adventure. So here we are, the end of the road. Your belly is full. Your senses are buzzing. You have walked the walk and eaten the eats. For your last official move, find a warm street lamp. Take out that pastel de nata you saved, or grab another. Hold it in your hand. This is your final bite. Take a moment. Listen to distant fado, the happy chatter of the crowd. This is Bairro Alto. It is loud. It is a little chaotic, but it is full of heart. Now, take that last bite. Let the flaky crust shatter. Let the creamy sweet custard melt on your tongue. That is the taste of Lisbon, right there. It is a taste of history, of tradition, and of pure, simple joy. You have sampled it all tonight. The smoky sausage, the comforting cod, the salty sardines, the modern patiscos, and the mighty bifana. You have navigated the cobblestone streets and joined the living energy of this neighborhood. A little friendly advice. Be aware of your surroundings. Keep your valuables safe. And remember to share. These dishes are meant for friends. Tonight tasted of salt from the sea, smoke from the grill, and sugar from the bakery. Do not think of this as the end. It is the beginning. More streets, more taskas, more bites. Come back soon. Come back hungry. Bairro Alto will be waiting.